Hello, you're listening to another episode of Moral Ambiguity, Blood Money, or an actual play 5th edition podcast. So, what happened in the last episode is basically you guys just fought off Splugoth the Returned, his
Splugoth the racist.
goblins, his hobgoblins, and eventually two Fomorian giants.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Splugoth ran away, and then Jack hit him with can't remember what you hit him with, but it turned out that he was a simulacrum. I think all of the goblins got incinerated by some searing light spell. Can't remember what it was.
No, I think one survived.
No, the hobgoblins survived. The regular goblins got incinerated in like one hit.
I killed fake Spurgoth with an Eldritch Blast.
That's what it was. Ilphelodel basically killed. I don't know if he got the kill, but he summoned a gross black inky tentacle that went in and strangled one of the Fomorians.
Yes, I remember that.
The episode ended with Prophetess Drawn leaving the Drawn and Courtier, seeing the destruction, and then offering you all cornerstones that you had ordered. So, we're going to do a little bit of a time skip. We're going to bring you guys back to Trollskull Manor in Waterdeep. And it is the morning. Who gets up first?
Hold on. I need to send you something real quick, but it's not something they'd notice unless they were looking for it.
I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna actually wake up early to cook.
Oh, all right. What's Jack going to be cooking?
Things that are gross.
Oh,
He loves it though. Blood sausage, baked beans, overly too salted eggs,
the classic.
burnt toast. And it's for everyone. He cooks for everyone. So when they come down, it's just chaos in the kitchen.
Casimir comes down, just sniffs around the air and just goes, What in the nine hells is that smell?
Oh, I'm cooking. Yeah, this is some of my hometown cuisine.
Wrong thing.
Is your hometown cuisine roadkill?
That's number one, racist. Number two, no.
How is that racist?
Well, it's from my hometown. What do you mean? How is that racist?
I'm just not going to ask any more questions.
Let's give me that.
All right then. Here, have a plate. I slide him a plate.
He says, thank you.
No worries. It's delicious. Try it. And I stare at him.
He kind of looks down at the plate, looks back up at you, looks down at the plate, back up to you.
Yeah? Try it.
He grabs his fork and his knife and he cuts into the eggs. And you just hear the crunch of the salt.
Uh-huh.
And then he takes a bite, kind of covers his mouth and just goes,
What do you think?
That's very salty.
I'm just fucking with you. That's my plate. I hand him an actual plate of, like, actual breakfast food. Because I'm not an idiot. Gotcha.
And please tell me it tastes worse than the super salted food.
He takes a bite out of it. Is it actual food this time?
Yeah, it's like regular eggs.
Okay.
There are baked beans with it. It's like English breakfast.
Oh, all right.
I know I've said he's like fantasy Germany before, but I like the idea of him cooking a full English breakfast and it all was like overly salted and bad.
He says, so how was your trip to Red Larch?
We killed a bunch of goblins and a giant, and then ate a bunch of pastries and came home. It was pretty great.
2 giants, huh?
Sonia, are you there? Are you in the tap room?
Yeah, that was just a float to
Oh, okay.
Josh. I believe it was 2
Oh, yeah.
giants, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's about this time that Varroth walks downstairs.
All right. Jack, you see Varroth ambling down the stairs.
What up? Have some food. I hand him a plate.
I kind of look at what he's cooking and look back at it like, how did that? Okay. And then
It's a regular plate. I cooked mine last. You're fine.
I take the plate and sit at the bar and eat.
Okay, Casimir regards you, and he just notices that you're there, and he says, actually, I'm gonna roll for this real quick.
Conversation check.
All right, no, he just says, did you sleep well?
You could say that.
There's a...
Would I notice anything since I'm like right there?
You can make a perception check, yeah.
Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ja? I actually had my character sheet up this time.
Yep.
Hey!
Heyo. That's gonna be a fucked up roll. Because I rolled with advantage. That's gonna be a 25.
You notice some dark circles around Varroth's eyes.
You doing alright there, bud?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright. I'll slide him a cup of coffee. Let's perk you up.
I just kind of let it sit there.
Okay.
I'll be all right.
Okay. I go back to cooking.
It's at that point, Arabelle bounds down the stairs. And you see that on her shoulders, she's actually carrying Pity.
That's not disturbing.
Oh, that's adorable.
Adorable, disturbing, both answers are yes. And then she just kind of shakes him off, and Pity just kind of walks across the counter and just kind of looks at you, Jack.
What up there, youngin'? I'll slide a little plate to Arabelle.
She says, "Oh, thank you. This looks really good."
Cool.
And then she starts digging in.
What can I do for you there, short bud? I say to Pity.
He looks down at Arabelle eating and then back up at you and just kind of shrugs.
Okay. Well, I don't think you can eat anything. It probably won't mess with some of your guts.
He looks down at himself and then opens his mouth.
I instinctively duck because I know he has darts.
The poison darts.
When he doesn't shoot me, I I guess I just kind of I don't know what I would do. Just give him like a wooden dowel or something. I don't know. Like, I don't want to mess him up.
You do recall that when he was horribly damaged at one point, he did seem to repair himself magically.
Okay, dude, here. I give him a plate with one fried egg on it. Hopefully this won't kill you.
He, with his weird hands, he tries to pick up the egg, but it just keeps breaking apart between his fingers. And then he just looks down.
That's not
He just kind of slouches his shoulders, and then he shrugs again and then hops off the counter and just sort of walks away.
Oh, shit. Sorry, bud. I turned to Varroth. So what's the plan for the day?
I just woke up. I have no idea.
All right, well, I mean, depending on what happens, I might go do some stuff for a bit.
I say we haven't been gone long enough for any of our stuff to be ready, is it? Have we?
It might be ready. I'd have to look at my notes.
I don't think we were gone like 2-3 days. I think everything was 4 or more. Could be wrong.
Right, the dragon armor would take a 10-day because of how delicate that material was. Your gauntlets and dagger should be ready, but I don't know if you've got those already.
No, because I'm pretty sure we went and had those made before we left.
Right, you did.
Yeah, I wouldn't have I don't think I would have gone and gotten it because we were waiting for them to. We were going to come back and pick them up, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could swing by and pick those up if you want.
Works for me.
You gonna wake Sonya up or let her sleep?
Would she wake us up?
I mean, I don't know. Sonia, would you wake them up, or would they have to wake you up?
I'd wake up.
I think Gareth is asking you that if the tables were turned, would we wake Sonya up, or would Sonya wake us up? And the answer is probably not.
If tables turned.
Oh, how the turntables.
I'm thinking.
Oh, how the gable schmables.
Yeah, I'll just wake up on my own.
All right, you heading on downstairs then to the tap room? Or no, wait, upstairs because you're in the basement.
I bust up from beneath the earth.
So you just hear a wooden crash, just like a poof, coming from the fucking trap door that goes down to the Sonia's room.
From the depths, I come out holding a bottle of wine from the cellar.
Are you sure it's not a bottle of vinegar?
It has been.
It's from the cellar.
It has been restocked at this point.
No. From the cellar when we got here.
So vinegar.
So
yep. I go over to the table, I grab some food, I take a swig, and then I pour some on the food and start eating.
Yeah, I put a plate in front of you of eggs and sausage and like a hash, like a good properly cooked hash. Okay, listen, Divergent, real quick. Nobody in Columbus knows how to make a good hash brown to save their goddamn life. There's one place in this entire crime-infested city. I don't know why I said crime-infested. That knows how to make a good hash brown that cooks them all the way through. Everywhere else just makes hot, raw potatoes with hash brown burnt on top. And it drives me insane.
You can get some from McDonald's, they're okay.
No, I mean like a proper hash brown, like made hash brown from like Denny's or Waffle House, like a proper hash brown.
Well, the issue is that you are getting them from Denny's and Waffle House.
No,
don't you dare disparage Denny's or Waffle House. I will fight you.
Waffle House is only good if it's like 2 a.m. and you're either like really drunk or just really tired.
There are 2 places in the city that do good hash browns that I can find. I haven't had a lot of Waffle Houses around here, so I don't know.
Welcome to the Waffle House cast.
Denny's does actually do a good hash brown. There's a place called City Egg that does the perfect hash brown. It is perfectly cooked.
All right, but we've sidetracked enough. Going back,
hash browns. I threw a plate in front of you, hash browns and eggs and sausage.
Varroth just stares at Sonia in horror.
You can smell the vinegar just mixing with the eggs and everything else.
I've been desperate for a drink before, Sonia, but I've never been that desperate.
I literally point to a bottle of honey mead that was just stocked in like 3 hours ago. And I say,
you guys are drinking at it's like fucking 9 a.m. Why are you guys drinking?
You're pouring vinegar all over your food that used to be alcohol. Why? What? Let me rephrase that in the form of a question. Why?
Because it's good? And I take another swig of vinegar.
I sort of turn sideways and look at Varroth and then look back. Oh, you're crazy! Right! Of course! Should have thought of that.
And you weird non-elf people have like the weirdest fucking shits.
Right. The known and very well documented love that elves have of vinegar. Got it.
Yeah, it's a well-known fact.
Insight check on you. Is it true?
What?
I'm rolling insight right now.
Hang on.
That's a 16.
I gotta
What's your
roll. I gotta get my
bullshit stat. Roll your bullshit.
Well, it doesn't matter. That was a natural 20. Yeah. Straight up. Turns out, who knew?
That doesn't make it true. That just makes me believe it's true.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't know that, did you?
Thanks for letting me know that.
It's an important fact about elf culture.
It's very weird.
So in that case, when Ilphelodel comes down, I have already made breakfast, but I've added a lot of vinegar to like the sauce for like the eggs. Like I like cook them in vinegar, and like
Oh no!
the hash browns were cooked in a bit of vinegar, and I pour a glass of vinegar for him to drink, and I put it in front of him.
He looks at it and just looks at me and says, "What is this?"
Can I secretly? Is that sleight of hand to be like, just drink it?
What?
Can I like make signs to Ilha? Just be like, just drink it.
Yeah, you can make hand signs. He's just gonna look at you and just say, "All right." And then he just kind of
Like-
purses. He kind of like, he just sort of squints, raises the glass, and just.
And like, Jack is like happy about this. Like, yeah, you found something that Elves like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll remember that from the future.
Ilphelodel turns to you, Sonia, and just says, What was that about?"
I like vinegar. I don't know what's so weird about it.
As I clean up.
You're drinking it from the bottle.
I say in Elvish.
That's what's weird.
He replies back in Elvish, "But what does that have to do with me?"
Hang on. How loud are you saying this?
I mean, do you know Elvish?
You don't know that.
I don't. Right. That's why I said it, because I don't think you know it. So
You don't know that.
I'm just trying to get like a free breakfast made.
I don't
every
know.
morning.
I don't know Elvish. I thought I did. I do not.
Like, you know, if I can set up that, hey, this is what I like, now, you know, it's like when you sit, it's like when you go to family and you make sure to tell them that you really like wool socks and not like hempen socks. That way, when Elf Christmas comes around, you know you'll get wool socks.
Elf Christmas, huh?
Yeah, it's when Elf Jesus died for your elf sins. Fuck off, all right? You don't know about our religion.
Ilphelodel says,
I literally met a god, so like Elf Jesus isn't real.
Ilphelodel says, "All right, I suppose I can just choke this down."
It's good for you. You don't know about how vinegar like helps with like mana flow?
Oh my god. Fucking make him roll something for that. God, please.
I mean, what would it be? I rolled a 19. What do I have to add to it?
Bullshit. Your bullshit stat. Or bullshit.
Deception.
I mean, Ilpheledel's smart enough to know that that's not true.
Isn't it? Because I rolled a 19 plus 1, so 20.
You did use the term mana, a thing that in the Forgotten Realms doesn't exist. So probably not true.
Oh, what is it in fucking this? What is it? Aether? What?
No,
weave.
it's the weave.
Weave. Weave? That sounds stupid. That's okay.
It's the weave
Whatever.
of magic that weaves throughout the whole entire world.
It's the Force. Midi-chlorians. Yo,
You're
Okay.
not
helps your
even
midi-chlorian count.
that wrong.
Hang on, I draw the line at midi-chlorians.
Nah, it's cool. M
Your M levels
cells.
have to be high enough.
M cells.
M cells, that's what it was.
G and S cells, man. It's all fucking there.
Ilphelodel says, "Anyway," and then he pulls out this dusty book and just sort of slams it on the counter and opens it midway and says, "So I've been thinking of more ways to summon undead.
Okay.
I might have something that won't require a body." I might. I still have to do more study on this.
So what are you making? How? What?
There might be a way
Yeah?
to summon an undead
Yeah?
without the need for a body.
Okay, what?
That
What?
sounds like a goddamn nightmare. Please,
Yeah,
please
Isn't
continue.
that like saying, so I have a way
It does involve
To make
using
milk
energy.
without liquid?
It does involve. It does involve using some power from the negative energy plane, but let's focus on that later.
I always knew you'd kill us all one day, Ilphelodel.
Listen,
Listen, I think I've found a way to make sweet tea without any tea leaves or water.
Or a fucking glass?
So you're just mainlining sugar.
He's about to just mainline negative energy.
okay,
which
you've
is-
all heard of ghosts before, yes?
Yes.
Yeah?
Same concept.
Well, I guess a ghost is classified as an undead. No, a ghost is like a spectral being.
I'm dead.
Different classification, I believe.
It's still part of the undead classification.
Really? I feel that's a little loosey-goosey, but okay.
Well, undead just means not dead, or returned from death.
We're all undead, everyone.
Well then,
There's knocking at the door.
I've already finished the dishes. I have water all over my fucking good shirt. I have my sleeves rolled up. Got a towel on my shoulder. I'll run over and open the door.
all 4 of the fucking, servants are down here. One of them should open the damn door.
Oh yeah, the skeleton.
I meant the people.
I don't think you have people servants. You have skeleton servants.
No, there's
They're not servants.
Then what are we fucking paying them for?
You don't pay them at all.
They get to live here? That is a form of bartering.
I have to
There are
look up.
children, and under our house, they'll live under our rules.
Yeah.
I have
And
to-
those rules include be our butlers / maids.
Ah,
No,
there's-
but just all around, Buttle, please. That's what I require.
I hate this.
So, Jack, when you open the door, you see that it is the small halfling fellow Brox Fairkettle. He just says,
Okay.
"Oh, good morning.
Hello. Would you like some eggs?
If you're offering, absolutely."
I am not. I've ran out of eggs. Sorry.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Would you like some beans?
Would you like some beans? I do still have a lot of beans left.
No!
Now
we're out of beans.
I would very much enjoy some beans.
Okay, I have beans. I give him a bowl of beans. As I-
Uncooked.
He walks. He walks.
It's a lot because I had made beans for everyone else, and then I read the room and didn't give them the beans. So there's a big bowl of beans. It's like 3 people's worth of helping of beans
He
in
walks.
front of a spoon.
He walks over to the bar and hops up on one of the stools. Grabs a spoon, takes a bite out of the beans. He just says, "Man, these are really good."
Thanks. I
Roll
did
that
not.
beautiful bean footage.
So,
Thanks. I cooked them.
I am here on guild business. It is that time of month where we need to collect just some service fees.
My apologies.
So how much do we owe you?
That's where I need to open the book and look. I believe it is $12.50.
1,250?
Yes.
That's a fucking lot of gold.
I thought we had the whole deal when we got this place that we didn't have to worry about the fees.
Yeah, weren't we supposed to not have to worry about fees?
Oh, you don't have to worry about the monthly rent. Or wait,
Well, is it?
hang on.
I was pretty certain the guy
That
was
was
like,
what
"Don't have
we
to
were
worry about
promised.
fees."
I believe we very specifically went over the contract to make sure we wouldn't have to be paying for anything.
I gotta.
Surprisingly. Now
Yeah.
we had to pay for upkeep
Do I have to go
ourselves that we
out
did,
of man's heart?
but we own this land supposedly.
Oh, right.
I hope you found something, because it sounds like a man's about to get murdered in our front door.
No,
Everyone has knives out except Sonia.
No, I found my notes. And you're right. I had to go way back to like episode 24.
Because as we all know, taxation is the true chaotic evil of this world.
Oh boy. Anyway. He says, in that case then, he says, I just wanted to let you know that I've taken care of the fees for this month, so you're still good to operate. So have you decided on what kind of business you're going to be running?
Yes, a bakery and beer hall.
A fairly good choice. We don't have too many of those here in Waterdeep. Actually, I think we only have one, and it's in the Sea Ward. Ooh.
And we will make sure we stomp them out as a good business should.
Yeah, nobody would miss them, honestly.
Wow, that's dark. Okay.
Listen,
Filthy fish people.
they
Fishmongers.
they sell really moldy pastries.
Ew, where are they getting them from?
Ah, God, Lathander knows.
That's disgusting.
They're ordering them from Cornerstone, but it takes so long to get here.
You mean the drawing?
Yeah, whatever
quarter?
the place is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long way. Okay, well, yeah, we plan on like fixing it up to be able to cook and to sell pastries and also beer. So, are we like an alcoholic version of what's that place called? That everyone likes to eat that is like pretentious and has a lot of baked goods.
Panera.
Panera. We're just an alcoholic Panera.
Real quick, that place down in Seaward, would it be ran by a Mrs. Lovett?
No.
That's a reference for theater nerds.
I saw where you were going with that, Jace, and I very much appreciate it. He says, beer and then bread. I can get you some deliveries tomorrow, in fact. So, just what kind of alcohol do you want? Just beer? Do you want wine? Do you want...
I would say beer, mead, ale.
Mead, ale, yes.
And maybe some nice top shelf wines for the discerning connoisseur.
That's definitely doable. And as far as, do you just want ingredients to make dough?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need dough. We're definitely gonna need like bread products to make bread with.
I can speak with the head of the Bakers Guild.
Okay.
And get you everything that you need.
Okay.
And like I said, as soon as tomorrow.
We could do that. You'll just have it delivered here. We'll have one of our people that work here sign for it.
We should probably order, like, get someone who can supply us with, like, dry meats and also with, fruits and stuff.
I can get in contact with the Butcher's Guild for sure.
Perhaps some nice cheeses.
Yes, some delicious cheeses.
A good cheese, yes.
What do you say, Gromit?
A nice cheese. Cheese.
Oh, I do hope to have some cheese.
Oh, cheese.
Pizza.
Cheese has now become a word that means nothing to me because you've said it much.
Were you doing Tim Curry?
Cheese pizza. Yeah, it's the only Tim Curry I can do.
I think that's the only Tim Curry anybody can do.
I mean, if I have the music, I can do Frankenfurter.
My personal favorite is Spice. That's my Tim Curry. That's all.
Because even he couldn't keep character for it.
Nope.
When your writing is so hammy that Tim Curry can't keep character, that's all I'm saying.
So yes, I can get in contact with the head of the Guild of Butchers, the Bakers Guild. I don't think there's a guild in Waterdeep for fruit. Let me check real quick. There's farmers? Oh yeah, the Council of Farmer Grocers.
Do they need a council for that?
It's
yeah.
it's just a guild. They just call themselves a council.
Okay,
Some guilds get pretty pretentious.
that's fair.
I mean, it's not like I don't mind it. I mean, it's not like they're, let them do.
But honestly, to get them to vote, how do we even get them off their tractors? Oh, that's a joke for like 4 people.
See, the funnier joke would be, how do we get them off their sisters? And that's
All right,
that's a fucking joke.
Oh my god, it is, dude.
So, are any of you spellcasters?
Yo.
Yo.
In a sense.
You're not a spellcaster, Sonia. You're a monk with some weird abilities.
It would do you some good to sign with the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors. Every now and again you will be called upon in case there's any trouble in the city. And the pay is pretty nice.
So they'd take clerics and mages and sorcerers?
Yes.
I don't.
It's required. If you're a wizard or a sorcerer, it's required. But warlocks, clerics, paladins, bards.
What's a warlock?
Yeah, I've never heard of a warlock. What's that?
No, but seriously, what is a warlock?
Someone who gets their magical power from an unknowable entity, or so I've read.
Isn't that just a cleric?
Well, no, clerics get their powers from knowable entities.
I look at Varroth. Do you know who you get your powers from?
Sonia is looking at you two with the fucking what the fuck are you dude? What's the plan? What's the goal? I don't.
No, I'm legit. Okay, look. Just because Jack is a warlock doesn't mean you know what a warlock is.
No.
Why would he know what a warlock is? This shit just started happening
there's
to him.
Classes. Now I understand not knowing subclasses, but everybody understand not knowing how the butcher is spec, but everybody knows what a fucking butcher is.
I asked Varroth, do you know? Have you ever met your deity? Do you know them? Have you talked to them?
Talk to them. Okay. Yes. Yes, I have.
Did you actually visibly start having a problem there?
No. This is me laughing as a player.
Okay.
Yes, I have talked to my deity every day. In fact.
Well, I mean, talked.
Never mind. All right. Well, I guess I'm a warlock then. I guess.
As player knowledge, remember what my origin story is.
Right. You were in a cave with a box of scraps, and somehow created a religion out of that. I don't know, something like that. I haven't listened to the podcast. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. Sonia,
I don't think I've ever actually revealed the full origin story on the podcast.
Oh,
I don't think you have.
And that's by design.
He created this religion in a cave with a box of scraps. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Listen, as much as I would love to keep quoting the first Iron Man movie,
yo, we are fucking. It's a night tonight. We ain't getting shit.
For the listeners, I've had this weekend a grand total of maybe 9 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I had maybe 4 last night.
I'm running on
5.
fumes.
We all are.
Literally from I just woke up from 2 hours now.
Oh, fuck off!
I should have slept. I should have slept.
So
I should have slept, but I
have
didn't.
An excuse.
All right,
actually.
I do. It's called Final Fantasy 15.
So,
all right.
So, Brox says, "Well, it's not a priority that you do. It's just that you do at some point during your stay here in Waterdeep."
All right.
Is there some kind of adventurers guild in general?
There are several. Have you heard of Acquisitions Incorporated?
Yeah, one that's not going to get us sued.
No, I never have.
What? No. What is that? Actually, don't tell me because we're not going to interact with them in any way.
I don't know. They sound pretentious.
Actually,
and their early stuff was better.
Damn.
before they got the wrestler involved.
Before they got all like high
I
and mighty.
kid. I love you, everyone's. You're great.
I'm just saying, I've never listened to a single episode.
That Will Wheaton was all right. No, you know what? Never mind. Let's move on.
Shut up, Wesley.
God, oh my God.
Yo, there's a guild in Waterdeep called Waterdeep. Waterdeep?
Waterdeep. Hell yeah, let's go. Waterdeep. Go get some of them good.
There's a guild.
Waterdeep.
There's a guild in Waterdeep called the Fishmongers Fellowship.
You have my rod in my neck.
And my dip.
Oh my God.
All right,
You're not getting away from it. Fuck you. That's a great name for a city.
Brox
Waterdeep.
kind of leans in and says,
Water dang.
"They're supposedly a secret organization, but there is the Harpers."
Okay. What do they do?
Oh, they promote good, preserve history, and maintain a balance between civilization and nature.
Okay, but what do they actually do? Because
Yeah,
that
what do
sounded
they
like a
do?
lot like propaganda.
Well, it also sounded like a bunch of fucking hippies.
Can I roll a knowledge check to? Because
Yeah,
I kind of have an idea what they are as a player.
Yeah, you can do a history check.
Every time I hear him say something, part of me goes, Sonia's backstory, she should know something, but then I'm like, but it's more fun to just not
19.
know.
The Harpers generally work against evil beings and track down harmful artifacts and keep them in a safe place.
But if I remember correctly,
Evil beings!
they're not above like spy work and that kind of shit either.
Yeah.
Like they can be morally questionable
Yes.
in their dealings to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So when you said that, I went like, oh, so like the Brotherhood of Steel.
Kinda.
I don't know what the Brotherhood of Steel is.
It's the main faction in Fallout, hyper technology. They like to hoard shit.
Yeah, I've never played Fallout.
That's go away.
I wouldn't
Saving-
call them the same as the Brotherhood because, I mean,
saving people from themselves, but also, and yeah, we'll fight the evil, but also a little bit of fuck the savages.
no, because as much as I hate saying this, the Brotherhood still has some, even if it's fucked up, sense of honor. The Harpers aren't above the ends justify the means.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it even says in the Harper Code I'm reading here on the wiki, no extreme is good. For freedom to flourish, all must be in balance. The powers of the realms, the reaches of the cities, and the wilderlands. Wilderlands probably is how you say it. But yeah.
Evil beings, huh?
It says whatever
Yeah, evil beings.
whatever it takes, a Harper will do.
Yeah, see, that's where things get kind of iffy. And I don't know, we're called moral ambiguity.
Yeah.
I wonder what place we should go.
Yeah, man. Look, I mean, like bacon ain't
Acquisitions
good for-
Incorporated.
Bacon ain't good for me, but I don't consider pigs evil beings. Like,
Oh my God. That's fair. That's not even a bad point. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess we could check it out. It doesn't hurt. There's something, it's not going to hurt anything to check it out.
you know what I heard, guys? Counterpoint. You know what I heard?
Oh, this is going to be great.
What on the vine is
Mm-hmm.
that out in the middle of the forest,
Yeah.
this giant fucking pyramid shit.
In the forest. That is true. And we can go look at it literally anytime.
Do we really want to sidetrack again?
I just feel that rather than dealing with fantasy, like
How's that pyramid working out there, Matt?
Matt, it's a pyramid looking. You got anything on that?
Let's see. What I have written so far is 2 paragraphs.
All right. To the
Okay.
pyramid we go.
That I started. This document was started. No, it was last modified July 8th, 2020.
Should we force him to improvise, guys?
Yo, this game. This is a night.
Let's be nice. Let's go to the Harpers. Let's not make him think on his feet.
I mean, you don't even have to go there either.
All right, well, we're going to sit here and argue and eat, and then we're going to end the game. And that'll be the rest of every session for the next 6 months.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, Matt. Craig left.
Yep.
It's fucking Craig.
So yeah, let's put the pyramid on the back burner for now. Let's check out the Harpers. I think that we can at least check and see if it's something that we can like stop. If they're like a bad group, maybe. I don't know. What am I saying?
I don't know. You kind of
Are we gonna have to kill him? Yes, no, maybe. We'll find out.
Can you repeat the question?
You kind of perked up there at evil beings, though, Jack.
I mean, if they want to put a stop to evil beings, like we need to know what they mean by evil beings. Because if evil beings is like, I don't know, poor people, that's not great, and we should probably stop that.
It's
But
not.
if evil beings is like. But if evil beings is like a Draco Lich, we should probably help them stop that.
It's usually stuff along those lines, yes.
Okay. I'm saying this out loud as the guy is sitting there, by the way.
Yeah, I'm saying, but isn't a hobo's default, like, at the hobo class is just default chaotic evil, so...
No, what?
Can I roll to punch
Jesus
Sonia in the
Christ.
face?
Hit her in the face, please. Knock her out.
Look,
Like, no, seriously, do I have to roll that or can I just do it?
I'll let you just do it, dude.
maybe
I just socked Sonia square in the jaw.
I feel, first of all, nice try. Second of all, like, I just feel like this is I don't like the cut of his jib. I say out loud in front of him.
Oh my god.
I am just offering a suggestion.
Oh, I thought
We asked him.
he's not. Oh yeah, that's right. He's not actually. For some reason, I got the impression that he's like one of
I am not a Harper.
Okay, I'm sorry. My apologies.
And then, like, attacked him for having the suggestion that we asked for.
Yeah. I go back. My apologies. I completely forgot that we asked you about the suggestion. For some reason, I got it in my head that you were one of the Harpers, and this was like a service call
recruitment
or something.
tool. Like,
Yeah,
No, I am just
behind the bar, grabs one of the bottles of alcohol and just starts drinking.
I am just a messenger between business partners and the guilds.
My apologies. I got lost. It's real early, and I've had a lot of vinegar.
I can understand that. I smell that. Why are you drinking vinegar?
Apparently, she wants to pickle her inside.
Coffee? Why is he like beans? Fucking people have things that they like, alright?
It's a common elvish traditional food. That's why I cook with it for Sonia.
It's a traditional elvish pre-fight vinegar.
Okay, so I was
Oh god.
just
sorry.
I'm
I just feel you getting hit so hard in the stomach that you vomit vinegar. Oh god. Oh,
Did
god.
you seriously just make a Turtles reference?
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Ooh, that's
That
bad.
was a good one. I'll give you credit for that.
I think we're laughing at two completely different things.
See, that's what makes the joke so good.
whatever you guys were laughing at, I completely missed.
Sorry.
Annual pre-fight vinegar. I thought Ninja Turtles from Secret of the Ooze, the annual pre-fight donut.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
A pre-fight donut, and I just thought about chugging a bottle of vinegar and then fist fighting a dude. That fucked me up royally. I
By the way,
to be honest.
just to circle back to it real quick, I was way off on the tavern keeping expenses. It would have been 90 gold a month.
Okay.
Not 1250.
That's not that much.
That's a bit different.
1250 was the one-time
Yeah.
expense for furnishing and guild licenses.
Right, which we paid.
Yes.
We did pay that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to get going. It's almost 10 o'clock. I've got to wake up my children and get them ready for their training.
Quick question: what is he checking to know that?
Training? And also training?
Yes. 6 of them want to learn how to be wizards.
Oh. Well, congratulations on your 6 kids.
I have 9.
Oh.
Fuck. Well,
I don't.
congratulations on having a very well functioning penis.
Yeah, there it is. And there it is.
Sir,
I walk
it's a
away.
vagina, not a revolving door. Give her a rest.
Hey, be nice.
My oldest child is 23.
Is that old for a halfling? I don't. I just gotta look at Sonia and look at Varroth. I don't know.
I mean, the kind of yeah.
Okay. Is that like 23 is like 13? Like
I'm 72.
Oh.
Well, aren't you a great-looking 72 then?
Don't look a day over 75.
It's like a mental thing. I mean,
I
I'm
appreciate
like 40
it.
something, 50, 40. How old am I? That's a good question. Thank you, Sonia.
Jesus Christ.
Sonia's
Oh my
talking
God.
to herself now. She's imbibed too much vinegar.
Hang on.
I take the
Guys.
bottle from her.
I need to see how old I am.
Guys, what are we
see how much
doing?
I am. I need to see how old I am.
Guys, what are we doing? What
I
is
forgot.
this?
That's the
What have
wrong
we
We're
done?
off the rails. We're not even anywhere near the story anymore.
There's
What is it
no
there?
rails
Raven
here.
Mama.
What are you talking about?
Fuck, don't tell me I didn't write down how old she is. Fuck.
I don't think I ever wrote down how old Varroth is.
I mean, I can gauge it pretty easily for Jack because he's a human. So
I'm 85.
he's like
but
35?
I'm 85, but in human years, it's like 23.
Yeah, Jack is like, I think 30 or 35, something like that.
Brox hops off the stool and walks towards the front door, turns around and just raises his hand and just says, "You have my well wishes. I'll see you again sometime soon."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I give him a handshake and see him out.
And he exits.
Never see him again.
What do you guys want to do? Waterdeep is a very large city.
I'd say let's go pick up the items we can pick up that we were having made and then head to the Harpers.
Yeah.
Can we, like, okay, look, it's been a fucking real long time since we put those orders in. I know in-game it hasn't been that long, but out of game, it's been a fucking while. So do you think we could just say that all the shit's done so that we can have it?
That's not how time works.
No, but we've also, like, done a billion things. since
That's
then, you know?
also not how time works.
We're getting to the point that by the time we get our items, we'll have leveled completely out of them.
No, we won't.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's not how magic works.
Because my thought was, okay, I'll get this new set, I'll get this new weapon, and then I'll have the weapon the next, by the time, not this adventure, but the time that we go on the next one, I'll be able to do it. But
Your
we're already,
weapon is ready.
Yeah, the weapons are ready. The only thing that's not ready is the dragon armor, right?
Yep.
Yeah. My armor's the only thing not ready.
Oh, okay, I got that switched. I thought his armor was the only thing that was ready and the weapons weren't.
Yeah, no, the dragon armor will
You have
be
gotten
about
everything opposite this session. It's
Yeah, I
honestly
have,
kind
man.
of impressive.
the dragon armor will take I'm thinking 7 more days. 8 or 7 more days. Because it's a 1-day travel straight to Red Larch and then a 1-day travel back. Unless you guys stayed the night in Red Larch, and that would be 3 days.
That's what I was thinking. We stayed the night after beating the hell out of them and eating our fill,
Right.
and then came back.
Okay, so 7 days your dragon armor will be ready.
Gotcha.
But you can go and get your gauntlets and your dagger.
Bandana?
I could have swore you already had it. But yeah.
No, it's because we talked about it because you need to know what the bandana does because I brought it up a time before.
Oh,
when we were
right.
bringing weapons.
Yeah, your bandana is probably done.
Okay.
All right, so
Cool.
then you guys are off to Crag's Smithery, run by the Minotaur Blacksmith.
Did we meet him?
Yeah, this is like your third or fourth time meeting him.
Right. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if Jack has met him.
Yeah. No, I think I gave you the stuff and had you go in there and do the thing. So I'll wait outside.
All right, so Varroth and Sonia. Then I assume you guys are entering the blacksmiths.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonia,
Yes.
your bandana's at Garrus's.
I will go there next.
That's where the enchanter is. So, you guys enter Crag's Smithery. It's that stone building. As soon as you enter, just the heat just hits you like a fucking tidal wave. And you see his employee, what's his? Oh, Grizza. He's a hobgoblin assistant, just sort of working the counter. And he just says, oh, what was his voice? Shit. It says scratchy English in my notes, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
That's like a million English.
I know.
Is it like this, mate? You talk like this?
Get kind of cockney.
Yeah.
That was bad.
There you go. She talk like this. Yeah.
Ah, welcome back. Welcome back to. Welcome back. I've recognized your faces.
I know you, probably.
Listen, it's been a very long week.
Oh, brother. Are you right about that?
Months of weeks.
I feel like this week has lasted a year.
Kinda has. He says, so, I assume you're here to pick up the gauntlets and the dagger.
Right on the
That's
money.
what he flips through a little notepad and he says, right, yes, that is what we had you penciled in for. He says, 1 second, and then he runs towards the back, and then you just hear the heavy footsteps of hooves against the stone floor as you see Crag, the Minotaur, step through. Just says, oh, it's so great to see you guys again.
Yeah, man, you too?
Why did you put a question mark at the end of that sentence?
It feels weird because I'm happy that we have that kind of relationship, but it didn't, like, our interactions didn't feel that, so I was just caught a bit off guard. It's nice to know that. Hey, it's good to have friends. I wasn't.
He reaches behind the counter and pulls the gauntlets out, and they're beautifully crafted. They have all sorts of these intricate designs kind of inlaid in them, etched in. It almost has like a Damascus kind of design. He just says, oh. He slides them over and says, well, these are yours, and he brings out the dagger. Now, did you want a sheath for this?
Yes. Unless that's gonna take more time, then no.
Oh no, we have plenty of sheaths for daggers here.
Then I would like to get a sheath for it. In fact, may I ask for a design? You see, this dagger is for a young noble girl, so if your sheath could reflect that, that would be perfect.
He says, give me 1 second.
Thank you.
He returns to the back room and you hear him rummaging through some things, and he brings you back this sheath it's a very hard wood.
Mahogany.
Yeah, actually, mahogany. I was gonna say that.
That's a good wood.
And it's got kind of these nice, like, swirly etchings in it that kind of evoke images of, like, being in the forest. He says, how does this one suit?
Yeah, that's good.
He nods and just says, okay, alright. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much for your service once again. Always good to make things for you. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
That was the most awkward pause I've ever heard.
We haven't left yet. He laughed. It's been 10 seconds, and I feel me and Varroth are just kind of staring at him.
Yeah, it's kind of. We're gonna go now. It's kind of weird. Kind of awkward. Bye.
Bye. Oh my god. Those voices fucking my throat hurts.
How did that very normal and good interaction go, guys?
Yeah. We can never show our faces again.
Yeah.
I died of third-hand embarrassment because I was not a part of that conversation.
We may have killed them. Not physically, but socially.
Social death, the worst kind of death.
I throw his dagger at him, but I mean, it's still in the sheath, so it's not going to kill him.
It's right in my chest.
But yeah.
I grab it. Oh, dude. This is a
Jackie.
nice sheath.
Jackie, just fucking die immediately.
Just immediate. You can see that coming.
This is a nice sheath. Where did you get this? Did he just give this to you?
Yeah.
Nice. I pull the dagger out. I sort of play with it a bit. How does it feel?
Like a sheath. Oh, you mean the dagger?
Yeah,
Shit, I'm real fucking tired, guys. Like, I'm real fucking tired, man.
It's well balanced. The tang is in alignment with the blade.
Ooh. I know what those words mean.
Listen, I've been watching a lot of Forge and Fire, okay?
That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. I pull it up, and then I do this thing where I pass it over the top of my hand, around, and back into my hand again.
Nice.
Damn, this is really nice. And then do it the opposite way. Cool. And I put the sheath in and put it... I do the thing where you put it under my coat behind me and, like, clip it to my belt so I can pull it out really fast. Dope. Thanks, man.
Oh, welcome.
All right. So
What's next?
Sonia, you wanted to go to Garrus's to get your bandana.
I indeed did.
Yes, let's kill the concept of social interaction again.
No, isn't that the one we had made from the green dragon's tooth?
The
The dagger? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
You
does
have
it
this-
have any...
Yeah, you have the stats for that thing, right? Isn't it like poisonous or something?
That's what I was about to ask. Is like, doesn't it have something extra or no?
Yeah, what is...
If it... I can draw up some stats. I don't know if I had made any.
I
I
just
remember the
realized
idea that it was supposed to have been poisonous because it was a green dragon tooth, but
Right.
You super told me what my gauntlets are, didn't you? Like when you said, "Oh, it looks like this," that's what I'm supposed to be basing the stats on.
Well, no, I just wanted the gauntlets to have cool designs.
Oh, okay. Well, can I? What are we looking at stat wise? I don't.
Do you know what Damascus steel is?
It's like really good steel, right?
yeah.
All I know from it is from Final Fantasy, and it's really good. Not as good as Mithril, but pretty solid.
Damascus steel is kind of steel that is made usually. You can also like make it yourself in like a canister, but it basically just gives a cool like light and dark pattern throughout the whatever you make out of it.
I'm posting a picture real quick.
Yeah,
Ah, cool.
because there's like actual Damascus steel, and then there's canister Damascus steel, which you forge together.
That's Damascus steel.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah. It's got like a cool wood grain, almost wood grain pattern.
I think you wanted the gauntlets to be +1 or +2. I can't.
Yeah.
It's not in my notes. which is unfortunate.
I mean, if I can pick them, I'd say +2, but
Well, how much would that put your AC up to?
my armor class right now is 17.
I'll let it be a +2.
Oh no! Now I remember. I wanted my gauntlets to be like more like attack things, to have like claws on them. So rather than being defensive, they were gonna have like an attack.
Oh, right.
Now I
okay.
remember.
Right.
I'll give you a D6 plus your dexterity modifier. And I think, well, maybe if you take some time to train with them, I'll let you add your proficiency bonus.
Okie dokie.
Ponk.
All right.
Also,
Yeah.
fun fact: real Damascus steel, we have no fucking idea how it was made.
That is true.
Any of the modern
Dang.
shit, like out of the knives and all that, you'll see like Mauled Ninja type stuff is modern reproductions that basically just match the pattern and some of the properties, putting a bunch of different alloys together, but actual historical Damascus, we don't know how it was made.
Yeah, man. Fucking what?
It was
Crystal skulls, man. Fucking what? How do they work?
Well, no, it's just one of those lost technology things.
Have
yeah,
you ever
man.
Have you ever
Crystal skulls,
drank
man. How'd they
crystal
make 'em?
vodka? Have you ever drank vodka out of a skull and had sex with a ghost?
I have.
Well, the crystal skulls are actual bullshit. So
Hey.
Crystal skull vodka is not bullshit. Believe
Made with
me,
the
Dan
finest-
Aykroyd, the guy who
the-
had sex with a ghost.
The finest Virginia mountain spring water.
Jesus Christ.
See, the joke is I don't think there's any mountains in Virginia.
No.
Now these were Indiana Jones jokes, yes?
Also, a bit of Dan Aykroyd.
a bit, mostly Dan Aykroyd.
I think it's like
okay.
a 50-50
With
split,
the
I feel
Crystal
like.
Skull vodka. I was all Dan Aykroyd with the Crystal Skull vodka.
I was flip-flopping.
I remembered it.
And the having a sexual encounter with a ghost. He did say that live on Larry King.
I had a
think
sexual
he's dead.
encounter with a ghoul.
See,
so did Anna Nicole Smith.
all right, so you're going to Garrus's, yes?
We're talking about the climate that just led to a fucking insurrection of idiots.
So I need to get this straight based on what you said. The gauntlets are 1d6
Plus your
Plus-
dexterity modifier.
plus my dex.
And then if you
and
train...
when I train with them, they'll be plus my proficiency.
Yep.
Cool. Because at
What-
first I was like,
What did you want your bandana to do?
I'm able to cast shield
Yeah.
3 times a day.
I believe that is exactly what it was.
Sounds alright.
All right, so you head over to Garrus's. It's nearby Crag's Smithery. It's a pretty nice looking building. I can't remember what I described it as before. I really need to write this shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Is he doing more calibrations when we walk in?
Was that him? Probably. Yeah, you see him. He's got one of those. What are they called?
It was a Mass Effect joke.
Oh,
I got it.
He said his name was Garrus.
Garrett,
I've
he's
never
doing
played Mass
calibrations
Effect.
in the elevator.
Ugh.
Listen. I didn't have a PlayStation 3 until 2012. Get off my back.
It's an Xbox fucking
Oh, man,
game.
I hate this.
Is it?
Well, you have.
I thought it was on PlayStation.
The first game was Xbox exclusive, and then they
So-
went to the other two, or both consoles after one.
Listen, the whole early 2010s and the late 2000s era of gaming, I missed out on because I'm poor.
That's fair.
So,
No, it's not. There's no excuse.
All I'm gonna say is
I've
when
never
that,
played it.
all I'm saying is that there is a remaster in the works for them. Buy them
Supposedly.
and play it.
I've played maybe 30 minutes of the first one, and that's it.
I mean, it's an old.
I know
game.
almost nothing about those games.
anywho,
And-
so you see Garrus behind the counter. He's working on what appears to be a plate mail armor set. You see he's just running his hands over them, and his hands are emanating with this sort of light pinkish glow. And he looks up as you enters and just says, "Oh, it's you had the bandana of shields, right?"
Yes, sir.
1 second, let me finish this up. And then he brings his hands back together and just like fucking just slaps the chest of the plate mail, and you just see you hear kind of this as the pinkish energy just sort of emanates and flows over the armor and like sinks into it. It just says, "Now that is done, one moment." He rushes over to one of the shelves, just pulls open like a little box. He sets it on the counter in front of him, opens it up, and inside you see your bandana.
Sonia, did we lose you?
No, I got it. I pick it up.
Oh.
Then I put it on. Nice.
He says, "Now, if I recall correctly, you should be able to cast shield 3 times per day."
Let's test it out. I cast shield. And
A bluish glow emanates around you.
oh, I just had to say it. Fuck, man, this magic shit's easy. What are you guys always bitching about? Spell slots and shit.
See, I can do it as much as I want. Shield, shield, shield. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Shield.
Do you
I
burn
used up
all
the
3
charges.
shields?
I put all 3 charges, baby.
Can you even do that with shield?
I mean,
That's-
it's
I
a
mean-
spell.
Yeah, but can you just like dismiss it and then recast within like...
I didn't say I dismissed it. I just
Oh yeah,
the pop.
shield only lasts 1 round.
Yeah. 6 seconds, buddy.
It's a reaction.
Shield, shield, shield.
Oh,
Click,
it's a
click,
reaction. Cool.
click. Shield, shield, shield. Click, 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 click.
Whoops.
So yeah, after 3 times you notice that you can't cast it anymore.
Now you're out of charges. Now do you feel like an idiot?
No, I feel like a guy who has a bunch of shields on.
You
All
don't
right.
have shields on.
All 3 disappear at the same time.
But I will in another 24 hours.
All right, so what do you guys
And if you
do?
need it before that,
C'est la vie. See, I have old left McPunchy and right McPunchy Mark II. Because
Yes.
I'm right-handed, that's why it's the Mark II.
Gotcha.
I didn't know if that was maybe the one that you grew back after it got cut off. I didn't know. Maybe.
Sonia, you bother me.
Yeah, well, so do you, alright? So do you, alright? I just don't talk about your alcoholism in front of people.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
What is up with you tonight?
I have been funny, and Varroth has been on my fucking dick this whole night, alright?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting a little tired of it.
Then don't be a fucking weirdo. You're chugging vodka vinegar like it's water. Like come on. That's not normal.
That's gross and weird.
Even for elves, that's not normal. You're bullshitting. I know it.
All right, so what do you guys want to do next?
I guess we can go to the Harpers. This is the plan, right?
Varroth and Sonia just picking at each other with little insults.
About to
and
get
taunts.
real.
Literally all we ever do anyway. It's totally fine.
All right, so it occurs to you you don't know where to find the Harpers.
Didn't he tell us? I guess he didn't tell us where they actually were.
No,
did he?
because they are a semi-secret organization.
Okay, then I use the power of being a rogue to ask people that might also be rogues where to find the rogues.
Roll me
Okay.
a d20.
If he can
Okay.
do that, can I use the power of being an elf to ask other elves?
Can I use... Well, because...
Not
See, the thing is I have a thing called Thieves' Cant that lets me talk to other rogues.
yeah.
I have
See,
this thing
Harp-
called elf language that lets me talk to other elves.
No, that's
Yeah,
called
here's the
Elvish.
thing. Not all elves are going to be harpers, Whereas most of your Thieves Guild is probably going to have some knowledge of the Harpers. Like, there's a big difference there.
I also have this
I rolled a
thing
14 on that D20, by the
called
way.
position of privilege that makes people more inclined. So I can kind of just talk to the peasantry and serfs.
Oh, right. Yeah, you want to find the secret place, where they hate people like you. That's a good idea.
No, this city is enough people. It's
You there, peasant. Tell me where your secret organization is.
give me all your secrets.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a 14. By the by.
All right. There is one person who gives you a name. And it's the name of a location in the Sea Ward. It's called the Lightsinger Theater.
Ooh, a theater.
And he says, "Oh, there's a lot of crunching." He says, "The man you'll want to speak to is named Mert.
Mert.
He is in Private Box C."
Mert C?
In Private Box C.
Do we
Mert
have to
C.
shoot him?
That's not a joke, is it?
No, it's Mert, and he's in Private Box C.
I don't think we have to shoot him.
I mean, we're going to a theater to meet someone in a private box, and you were told this by a ne'er-do-well.
But we aren't jealous actors. So.
No, see, I was heading for the Lincoln assassination.
So was I.
Oh, okay. He was an actor? I thought he was a...
John Wilkes Booth was an actor.
Yeah. If we're going to the theater, I must dress for the theater. Back to Trollskull Manor.
No.
I'm going back to Trollskull Manor.
I was really hoping I could just be like...
I start walking towards Trollskull Manor.
Okay. Is anyone else going with Jack? I'm assuming yes.
I go with them, rubbing my temples the whole way, like, this is getting to be too much of a headache.
So so we get back to Trollskull Manor. And I'm upstairs for what probably feels like an hour.
So, fuck no. You know what? Fuck this.
It feels like an hour. It's probably like 45 minutes.
That's not any better.
And I come down looking basically like, what's the dude's name? It's from Nando from fucking What We Do in the Shadows. With the fucking cape and the hat and like just deck the fuck out.
I gotta Google this character.
You have got to be kidding me, Jack.
I asked Jack. I thought we were going to the theater.
We're going to the theater!
Then why are you dressed up like it's fucking Halloween?
Because we're going to the theater!
Yes, to the theater where there are real people. Please go get dressed.
I am dressed for the theater.
I can punch him. And unlike Varroth, mine will hurt. I'm gonna stunning strike you. I swear to fucking God.
Do you really want me to take another hour to get ready to
If it means I can show my face to people.
You should be ready for the theater.
I mean, your comment. Hey, to be fair, Sonia, your comments today kind of make it so you can't go out in polite society.
You know what? You know what?
I'm not wrong, am I?
Fuck you.
There.
That was great. You know what? Fuck you.
I am ready to go to the theater. Theater! And I leave out of Trollskull Manor. Kate trailing behind me.
Ilphelodel looks up from his book and he just says, "Why is he dressed like a discount vampire?"
He's the living embodiment of "Sir, this is a Denny's." Like,
apparently it's because we're going to the theater.
You have to look nice when you go to the theater.
In the C ward?
Yes. It does not matter. The theater's important. You have to look nice.
You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
No. Theater.
So is this
Sorry,
Jack
I can't
talking?
put
To be fair, the theater is probably the nicest place in the Seaward.
I can't keep it together. Every time you go, theater!
Now, is this Jack talking, or are we talking to? Is this behind the actors? Are we talking to Strahd now?
No. There is no Strahd in me. Actually, you know what? I wasn't thinking of Nandor. I was thinking of the other guy. I can't think of his name.
I don't know shit about what we do in the shadows.
Oh, dude, it's great. Not Nandor. One second.
I thought you said Nando.
Let me find the name. I can't think of the guy's name. Anyway, it's the other guy. He's got the top hat. It's still the same look.
No,
Laszlo. It's
Interview
Laszlo
with the vampire,
right
man. Interview with the vampire.
there. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is, but it's played for comedy.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's me. I look like that. Top hat.
Oh, you
Frickin-
pretentious fuck.
Top hat. Fucking long coat with a cloak over that coat. Fucking just to the nines, baby.
Handsome
Baby.
as fuck.
What
Yes.
I'm going to be doing is all throughout this next 24 hours, I'm going to be slowly slipping in like old baloney and just
What?
anything I can into his pockets. I
Okay.
want to ruin it because he's going to ruin this for me. I'm going to ruin this for him.
I am a rogue. Good luck. Good
Okay,
luck.
but what's wrong with going with, like, the Gary Oldman one? It's understated, but still looks nice.
Because I wanted it to be funny. And so I went with the most comedy overdressed I could think of. That's why.
It's very fair.
Any other questions?
I guess not.
Varroth.
I guess not, Jack.
Just be lucky I didn't wear the hat made of human flesh.
Jesus Christ, I don't even know if you're joking on
Dude,
that.
you need to watch that show. It's so good. It's very, very good. So this is the only time you've ever seen me without my cap. Because I'm wearing a top hat right now.
I didn't believe you actually. I thought it was just part of your head.
Don't look under the top hat. You'll probably find the cap.
You're staring to the mouth of madness.
It's like a void where my head should be.
And then
Yeah, just like you look in and there's a million eyes staring.
in another world, cousin
Eyes
It
on
lives
the
under
inside.
that cap.
God.
Jack, do you have eyes on the inside?
I have several eyes on the inside.
Oh, but what you need is more eyes.
Yeah, you always need
More
more
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah, but can you see why the kids like the taste of cinnamon toast crunch?
God damn
All
it.
right, you guys are going to the theater.
Yeah,
To the theater!
let's go. Ilfel, you're coming. I know you're being played by the GM, but in case things happen, I wouldn't mind summoning a Balgrith in the middle of the theater, in the middle of like amidst like Romeo and Juliet. Just a Balgrith appears, and it's like, yeah, remember in Romeo and Juliet? Romeo drank the poison, and Juliet got squashed by an eldritch demon.
Ilphelodel
Hey, Sonia?
gets up, straightens his coat.
Sonia? What's Romeo and Juliet?
Elf Romeo and Elf Juliet. I don't know elf names.
Written by Elf Liam Shakeself.
Oh, Elf Bill Shakespearean.
Now remember, William Shakespeare is the guy that played my character in that one game, so this does track somehow.
Ilphelodel gets up, straightens his robes, and says, "Of course, I love the theater."
To the theater!
And that's where we're going to end the episode.
God.
So, on the next episode, you guys will be going to the theater,
To the theater.
Theater!
meeting with Harper by the name of Mirt. That's M-I-R-T. The theater is a Light Singer Theater, and it's in the Seaward. And to find out what happens, you guys will have to tune in next time.
Now, Jack,
Yes.
was it William Shakespeare or was it Francis Bacon?
No, I thought it was William Shakespeare. I don't know. I wasn't here. That's what y'all told me.
It
I
was
don't fucking know.
it was Shakespeare.
Nobody
So-
got that, did they?
No.
Not even close.
So let me do my outro.
True author of all of Shakespeare's works.
Let me do my outro. If you could, it would be cool if you went to Apple Podcasts and gave us a 5-star rating and review. If you have friends that like Dungeons and Dragons podcasts that have a bit more of a comedic slant, send them a link to our show. You can always use the link tree so they can find whatever platform they want to listen to us on. It's linktr.ee/moral ambiguity. You can follow us on Twitter at ambiguouspod. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ambiguouspod. You can find us on YouTube, Moral Ambiguity Podcast. And that is it. Everyone stay safe.
Please.
I hope you're doing well, and we'll see you next time. Bye.